Just an average Joe growing up as a refugee for the first 11 years of my life in Thailand, to moving to Thailand, going through the rounds of being a society, fitting in, going through anxiety, depression, and committing suicide. So I woke up from the mental ward, and going with lots of back burns and injuries, and I realized something. This episode is more about we complain as a society. The average Joe like myself, we complain a lot. So when that happens, is I realized that I wasn't complaining about, I wasn't happy with my career choices. I wasn't happy with what I was doing. I was complaining about the external factors, like what other people are doing, envy and jealous of what others have. So one day I realized that's what I was doing. I realized, what can I do to help myself move forward and finding myself or my happiness, and even just going through the journey to understand it, right? So I stopped complaining in a way that I go when trying to get a better job, because right now the world is crazy, right? The pandemic is a lot of people are gonna be jobless. It's gonna be depression, the rise of anxiety, violence, homicides. You know it. So if you're going through that right now, know that I've been through that in my early 20s, with lots of external factors happening that caused me to go through that cycle, right? So for me to come out of that phase was realize what was my problem deep down. There's no point of complaining. It actually takes less effort to actually go and start solving problems. What the core problems that you have usually has always been inside, whether we complain about other things and try to take responsibilities, right? So I wasn't happy with my life. I wasn't feel like going anywhere, so I got a different career. So I came over to Melbourne. I'm still going through that phase of learning about life lessons and trying to better myself. So my is always trying to better myself, learning. So when I was here in Melbourne, I do a lot of activities to understand, because I want to create life. I wanted to remember when I die that I live a good life. So that's when I started doing lots of activities, going outdoors, learning new sports along the way. I learned a lot of life lessons, just better myself and take responsibilities. Even right now to where I am, I have a newborn, I have 2 beautiful sons and my partner. We live here together. I work for myself from home. Just able to have so much time and freedom. Now somebody's coming from a depression, suicide with nothing, to having more confidence in my day, to having more freedom, and I'm working on financial freedom in a way that I am actually free. I'm actually successful in my own right? But I'm slowly working on other goals along the way, right? Every day you gotta wake up with fire and working towards it for your family and for the future as well. So if you're going through a job loss, or depression, anxiety, etc., there's hope in a way that you can take action. If you know what the problem is it money, is it happiness, or you're lonely, you don't know what to do, you obviously know what the problem is, so you can obviously take the small steps and stop complaining and take small actionable steps. So the more you do these little steps, the more you become good habits, and you actually make a better life choices and better life for yourself in short term and in long term as well. Just take care, guys. Be safe. Bye bye.